What's going on, team? We are midweek. Quick video today. We are going through it. I'll just be honest. We're going through it. It hasn't been an easy flip. Hasn't been an easy process. There's been failed inspections. It's been tough. This is the real life. However, I'm going to tell you exactly why we're going through it, how you can avoid it, and it should be a good video. There's not going to be too many updates on the interior, but we do have a big update that's going to help us push through and finish this thing off strong. So number one, you should be able to see, hopefully you can see, but the plumbing has been one of the biggest things. We should be done with the new plumbing in the new bathroom by the end of this week. And it's been a nightmare, quite frankly. It's not necessarily that they're doing anything wrong, but what is the issue is how long it's taking. There's been people in the plumber's way. There's been inspections that we've had to hold off on. But if you can see here, we are adding a bathroom right in there. So what they need to do is connect the plumbing to the new bathroom for the toilet, the vanity, and the shower. It needs to connect to the septic. And for that to happen, they have to trench, and I've showed you this before, but they have to trench all the way to the septic, and they also have to put the new plumbing in. So that is what we're looking at right now, is the trench work and the plumbing that's going to go in. And we've had this, quite frankly, for a little bit now, and we're just ready for it to be done. So you can see where it has that like little divot right there. It's because it's going to go in that end without the divot, and then you can see this doesn't have the divot. So, but I'm tired. I am tired. This has not been fun by any means, but we're going to have that plumbing go all the way and connect to that bad boy right there. So it's been a ride. Now let me take you actually inside. And if you've seen or kept up with any of my other videos, you've been inside this room will be a new bathroom officially, according to the county with the past inspection. It should be nice. It should look good. I am excited. But we go right over here. They've already put in the pipe to go along there. You can kind of see it a little bit right there. And of course, there's dirt. So you can see where this plumbing is. You can see where you go right there. That's going to go up because we're going to have a washer dryer. It's going to be fit for a up down, as well as you're going to see these two. So we're going to have a toilet, vanity, and a shower over there. And you can see that nice door. But we're going to talk about that door here shortly. So we failed the electrical inspection because we were adding in the bathroom. And the reason why that even matters is because when we had the inspector come out, there's the main house, which you'll see here shortly. And then we have that utility room where we're adding the bath. So we finished the main house. However, since there was wires hanging out for that utility room, they said that we failed because we need to finish that room. But we had to frame in that wall that you just saw. And they said, well, we're going to need to get a permit to frame that wall. That's coming from the electrical inspector. And the wall I'm referring to is this wall right here. So let me set you down so I can give you a little rant and a little business going on here. So you can see, boom, you can see the new door. So whenever the electrical inspector came out, he could see all the new open spots. You can see where the new electrical is. So we have to cut the drywall. That's obvious. But the electrical wires, they were just hanging on this side. They were just hanging on this side, not doing anything because we didn't frame this wall yet. It was just a room. I'll send you a picture in 3, 2, 1. That is what the room looked like. So when the electrical inspector came, he said, hey, the wires are hanging out. You can't pass it. You got to finish everything. But then he was also like, what are y'all doing? Like, I didn't know this. You didn't tell me this. Blah, 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 blah. And then he said that we're going to need to frame this bad boy. But for y'all to frame it, you're going to need a framing permit. So now we didn't think we needed a framing permit. We didn't think we needed a framing permit. We didn't think we needed a framing permit. And I even said, I don't think we need a framing permit. But he was insistent. He was going to call, he was just call, he was going to call this job. He was going to give us a red tape, red flag, whatever it was, and completely halt this job altogether because of it. Oh my gosh. What a trip. What a trip. What a tool. But I called the county on multiple occasions, and they said that we didn't need a permit. We're not adding square footage to the property. This is not a load-bearing wall. We're not changing the structure of the exterior wall. And we're literally just putting a false wall in between a room that's already existing. And even after I got the approval from the county and we did frame it in, he came back literally the other day, threatened our contractor that he's going to stop this job and get us in trouble. I shot him a very friendly text, very nice text, told him what was going on. He said he was going to look into it. I'll even send you the text, 3, 2, 1, boom. And he didn't respond to the text, but he gave me a call and was like, I'm sorry. He didn't even apologize. He said, if it was up to me, I would get a permit, but since that's not my lane, because he is a electrical inspector, not a framing, he's only focused on electrical. They said that it's going to be okay. He's like, it sounds like y'all are doing the right thing, blah, 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 talking to the county, blah, 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 blah. I told him not to begin with, but for some reason, he had a power trip. But regardless, even though he came in, he felt us again after the framing because he thought we did this illegally. He said that we need to finish the framing, finish the rough end at the door, and then he can give us a pass. So that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at new framing, as very sturdy framing. We got a new door. Shout out to Nikki. And now he's coming tomorrow, and hopefully he passes us. Hopefully he passes us. So I'm gonna just give you another walk around the building and show you that we're about to have a lot of drywall work. It's obvious, you've seen this before. I'm gonna show you again. New can lights, we're gonna have new kitchens, new beautiful everything. Boom, boom, boom. But you can see, let me make this a little bit wider for you. Shout out to the iPhone. But there's a lot of drywall work that needs to be done. And we literally can't do anything until the inspection passes. So for now, like typically we'd be able to do a lot of other stuff, put some cabinets in, some countertops, paint, do the flooring. We're usually able to do a lot of stuff, but we can't put the drywall on because of the electrical. Because of the electrical. You can see how passionate I am about this right now. But it's going to be a beautiful home if we can even make it a home. So hopefully tomorrow afternoon we get this thing passed, we start getting everything done, and just hope for goodness. We need some good luck. We need some good luck. It's been a tough rental market. It's been a great buyer's market if you're flipping and trying to buy. Selling's been a little bit tougher, but you're still able to sell and get things appraised. But oh my gosh, pray to the Lord Almighty that the inspector passes and we can just get this thing done with. That would be beautiful. Last thing I want to talk about, we have a water well. Plumber needs water, right? Because you need water to do a lot of stuff. Let's see what kind of angle we're in right now. So hopefully you're still recording. Beautiful. This is our new panel. It's a lovely panel. It costs a lot of money, costs a lot of heartache. However, there's the issue with the well. We can't get water. The well needs power to get water. The well guys came in today. I just drove after literally finished with work, came here, sprinted in my car. So I just drove really fast to check this stuff out. Advanced Pump and Well, I think they're their name. Shout out to them. They're great people. They came and tested this stuff. Apparently the power is not on. Well can't work without the power. Not only is the power not on, they're saying that I'm not an electrician, but basically, I don't know if you can see, oh goodness. I don't know if you can see, but this is how I took it, right? There's a certain amount of voltage in each wire, and there's a certain amount of voltage that is needed for the well. I believe it's 240 volts. 240 is something. I don't know. But right now it's only at 110. It's like half, near half. And he said that we can fry. He said that we can fry our pump if there's not the right amount of electricity going towards it. So I'm not sure when we were supposed to know, but that's where we are. So now we got to tell him to come back and fix it. And then hopefully one day we can finish this. I'll make a new video of the touch-up paints, things that are being done and finished, show you a great product, but you can see what it takes to get there. Learn from my mistakes. Hire the right people. Make sure you know everything you're going to do up front. There will always be surprises, but make sure you prepare yourself. Till next time, team. See ya.